Welcome back to the channel. Manel Kape, he made me eat my words. He looked incredible, and even though the eye pokes were bad and the refereeing was bad, I think he still wins that fight, so I'm not gonna hate too much. Would be nice though if they would get it right. Cody Brundage, I said it was the worst co-main event in UFC history. On paper it was, and they didn't deserve to be in that slot, but at least him and Marquez, they showed up and they threw down. And sometimes when you put two pieces of trash together, they can do something great. You know, it's kind of like street beefs or street fights where it's low level MMA, but they both come to scrap and good things can happen. Very entertaining, both look sloppy, both look beatable, but it was a good fight. Didn't understand why the ref stepped in when he did, but it is what it is. You know, I would let for there to be a break in the action, not while they're right in the middle of throwing hands and both are rocked. I mean, I get it, you know, their mouthpieces fell out, but you let them go for 20 seconds before that. Anyways, good job. I'll eat my crow. But, well, there was a ton of bangers on this card. I mean, a ton of bangers. Ribovacs versus Nasrat Haqparast. That fight was incredible. Then you had Gomes versus Hyder Emil. Man, Hyder Emil, he turned me into a fan. I mean, that dude is an absolute dog. You could tell Gomes was the better skilled fighter, but I mean, he just kept coming and coming and coming, and just his pressure eventually broke him. And I would love to see Hyder Emil versus Chepe Mariscal. Chepe looked incredible again, just broke his opponent. Both are just problems at featherweight. I mean, they're a problem, and I think their styles would be even better suited for 5-rounders. So, you know, if we can get Chepe versus Hyder Emil to start up a pay-per-view, that would be beyond epic, and they deserve that slot. I mean, both boys, they just bring it. And like I said, Ribovacs versus Nasrat, that was an incredible fight. If you didn't see any of those three, go back and watch them. And honestly, go back and watch Cody Brundage versus the Cuban Missile Crisis Marquez. I mean, that was a straight up war for one round, and it was a lot of fun. And main event, like I said, it was fun. It's not something you need to go back and watch unless you want to see the eye pokes and just how bad the refereeing was. But Kape looked good. Probably gets a #1 contender fight next. Probably gonna fight Raw Dog or Brandon Moreno, I would imagine. And I'm trying to think what else kind of stuck up from the card. Oh yeah, the heavyweight. He did get dropped by Austin Lane, so I'm getting fraudulent tendencies from was it Mario Pinto? But he did come back and knock him out, and that was an epic knockout as well. But overall, it was an amazing card. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and if you missed it, go back and check it out because there were so many bangers. Raw Dog out.